hypnotized. She's pretty, look into her eyes. They tell 1,000 stories of the past. Some of the memories you wish you didn't have. She's brave like her mind. She's a woman, feminine.
Hi everybody. I hope everybody is doing well, and I hope everybody is having a blessed day. What if the voice in your head that tells you you are not enough wasn't actually you? What if it was just a well-worn neural pathway, a habit your brain learned to survive? Today we're going to talk about how to quiet the inner critic, not by fighting it, but by rewiring the brain toward unconditional self-acceptance. Have you ever noticed how automatic self-criticism is? You make a small mistake and the voice appears instantly. Why are you like this? You should be better by now. Everyone else has it figured out. That voice feels personal, convincing, permanent, but neuroscience tells us something freeing. That voice is not truth, is conditioning. The inner critic lives largely in survival, circuitry networks, evolving the amygdala, difficult mood networks, and threat detection systems. At some point in your life, often childhood, your brain learned, if I criticize myself first, maybe I'll avoid rejection, punishment, or shame. So the brain did what it always does best. It adapted. The inner critic is not there to hurt you, is there to protect you from emotional danger. But protection learned in the past can become misaligned in the present. Here is where most people get stuck. They try to argue with the voice, shame it, think positively over it, force affirmations on top of it, and the brain responds with threat detected. Why? Because neurons that fire together wire together. When you fight the inner critic, you are still activating the same pathway. You don't silence a pathway by attacking it. You silence it by starving of emotional reinforcement and building a new one. Neural rewiring happens through three ingredients: awareness, safety, repetition, not perfection, not intensity, safety. The brain only releases all defenses when it feels safe enough to do so. So instead of asking, how do I get rid of my inner critic? Try asking, how do I make my neural system feel safe without it? Here is a powerful reframe. Instead of listening to the inner critic, start witnessing it. When the voice appears, gently name it. Self-criticism is here. No fixing, no judging, no believing. This activates the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain associated with choice and regulation. You are no longer inside the thoughts, you are observing it. That observation alone begins to weaken the pathway. Unconditional self-acceptance doesn't mean you never grow, you never change, you never improve. It means I am safe with myself even while I'm learning. A powerful practice here is self-directed compassion, not as an idea, but as a felt experience. Try this when criticism arises. Place a hand on your chest or abdomen. Slow your breath and say internally, I see you. I'm here. You are allowed to exist. This is not emotional fluff. This signals safety to the nervous system, which over time downregulates the threat response that fuels the critic. You are not deleting the inner critic overnight. You are outgrowing it. Each time you pause instead of react, respond with gentleness, choose presence over punishment. You strengthen a new pathway, the unconditional safe. This pathway says, I don't abandon myself. I don't earn worth. I am allowed to be human. And with repetition, the brain follows. One day, you'll notice something subtle. The voice still appears, but is quieter, less convincing, no longer in charge. And in its place, there's space. Space to choose, space to breathe, space to be your own side. That's not self-improvement. That's self-returning. If this resonated with you, like the video, subscribe for more nervous system aware healing content, and comment. I choose safety with myself. You are not broken. And remember, your brain learned to survive, but now it can learn something new. I hope this helps you, and I love you all. Goodbye.